Hey gamers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashnava Gaming and welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. So in the previous episode you might remember that we escaped the dungeons of the Lavalette Castle with the help of Vernon Roach and a lot of other people. I forgot the name of the Nelf Guardian person. And also from the help of Triss Marigold as well over here. And now we are here finally in Flotsam. We have completed the prologue. We have started chapter 1, and in the previous episode we also learned that the Kingslayer took the help of Scoia'tael, who are operating over here to get through their passageways and other ways and kill King Foltest. That means that our suspicion is now grown more bolder and we know it. Iorveth, the leader of the Scoia'tael unit that is over here, he helped the Kingslayer in order to kill King Foltest. So now we are here, we barely escaped death because they attacked us, and now the guards told us that there is some execution that is going on to the town square, so we have to go see that. Let's go. Vernon Roach and Triss Marigold are already on their way. We are also going to go.
How do you like Flotsam?
Oh, I love this place. Welcome to Flotsam, guys. A completely new place. Flotsam. Flotsam is located nearby. I think we have... No. Flotsam, a river port and trading post, lies along the upper course of the Pontar among inaccessible forest in the valley that bears the river's name. Numerous trade routes meet here and the Temerian-Adarian border is located nearby. Land travel in the region was arduous and dangerous for Scoia'tael units sprawled the woods. However, as they say, elves like cats are shy of water, so most travelers and merchants chose to sail the river. Flat-bottomed barges, punts, scows, and even sea-going cogs visited the harbour, ferrying goods between Eldon, Kedwin, Temeria, Redania, and Sedaris on the seashore. Bro, that's a lot of kingdoms. No wonder that this ostensibly small outpost was of vital economic importance. He who controlled it drew immense profits from trade. At the start of our story, Flotsam belonged to Temeria and his small garrison was tasked with enforcing the law and protecting from river pirates, Scoia'tael units and monsters inhabiting the surrounding forest. The wilderness surrounding Flotsam was thick, impassable wood where inexperienced travelers... Oh yeah, we read this one. Brothel. Flotsam's brothel was one of the only two noteworthy attractions available to visitors and locals, yet unlike the scaffold, the Bordello kept regular hours, offered a regular repertoire and had a regular staff. Triss Marigold. I was not there at the time, but I heard tales of the show of proper power Triss put on at the beach near Flotsam. Though she was weakened and barely conscious, the sorceress managed to sustain a magical barrier, and the three survived the Scoia'tael arrow thanks to her. Vernon Roach. The list of Vernon Roach's achievement and heroic deeds was almost as long as the list of atrocities and depravities he had allegedly commented along the way. It is a fact that, as the scrawlings on the wall of the University of Oxenford say, pacifying non-humans is like wallowing in mud. Everyone gets dirty, generally with blood. Iorveth. They say all elves are beautiful, that they are born thus. In Iorveth's case, someone set out to change this, marking his face with an ugly scar that the elf partially hid beneath a crimson headscarf. Iorveth was a living legend, the elusive leader of the Scoia'tael unit whose members gave no thought to laying down their arms and continued their war against humans. Stories of his deeds, of his deep hatred of Dwan, painted him as more akin to a vengeful ghost than to an individual made of blood, bone, and flesh. Certain sources claim that Iorveth was the Kingslayer's ally and thus involved in recent events. Yet Geralt's first meeting with the elf brought few answers and ended with Scoia'tael archers laying down a deadly barrage. Indeed, it seemed at the time that the elf would only ever answer the Witcher with arrows. In the eyes of some people like Lorido or Roach, Iorveth was a common criminal. Who is Lorido? His hands stained by the blood of innocence. Indeed, the list of those he had cut down in his fight for freedom could easily rival the number of ballads, romances, and deities in my repertoire. There's only one monster dragon, Witcher Silver Sword. Alright, let's go. This kind of gives you the vibes of, temple quarters. Okay, this is where execution is going on. Flotsam Town Square.
Zoltan. Dandelion.
Whoa!
Fuller.
What?
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
Dandelion?
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Dandelion is... What?
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Find a way to free Zoltan and Dandelion. What the hell? Look at Zoltan. He looks so different. And Dandelion, Vernon Roach's informer?
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Oh.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
Oh, okay.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
Debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
People.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. And think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Really?
Freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman. I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman.
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
Seriously.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Careful, Witcher! Assaulted an officer!
Fist fighting.
Come on up! Got rid
They
of
have-
one more deviant.
They have really changed the fist fighting mechanic completely. It's like a completely new way of fist fighting there.
Want to square with the others?
Ooh. Okay, that was the first execution. An elf. She elf, I guess. Because her her ears were... What the hell? Bro, look at Zoltan. He looks so different. Dandelion kinda looks the same. And I don't get this how Dandelion is Roach's informer. Okay, that is Executioner's health bar, alright. Okay, he's almost dead. What, more fighting?
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
Who are you?
I'd like to report out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Speeches. Who are you?
Are you in command here?
Forgive me, Bernard Laredo,
Oh.
commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
So he is Lorido. I don't want trouble.
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you? Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of La Valette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Nice show.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
I can understand.
What
him.
about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Thanks, Bernard Lorildo. And you too.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
You literally burned
Everything's
it.
all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
Bro, Zoltan
Time
looks
to
so
the
different.
tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Guys, can you both explain me why you guys were going to be hanged? Triss and Roach is also here. A notice board.
Might find something interesting here.
Wanted, dead or alive, the elf, Yorveth. Notice boards can be a good source of information about opportunities for generating additional income. Exceptionally ruthless commander of unit of squirrels. Endrega contract. Faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Endregas and concerned for the people, Commandant Bernard Loridro has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rides the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Morse and will be listed in the Town of Chronicles as a true hero of Flotsam. Town Chancellor. Necker contract. It is hereby announced that Commandant Bernard Loridro has posted a generous bounty for extermination of the Neckers in the vicinity of the trading post. These monsters must be eliminated once and for all. The one to accept this job and successfully complete it will be rewarded with a bulging coin of pouch of purse. And a priest will be paid to conduct prayers in our hero's name for 28 days. Proclamation of pardon for Dimitri. Let it be known that the bandit Dimitri has repented and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commandant Loridro, known for his mercy, has absolved him of his offences and accepted Dimitri back into society. Hereby all arrest warrants and bounties of Dimitri's heads are lifted. Troll contract. The authorities seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge at the Eternian border. The beast may be defeated by any means just as long as it is defeated. The troll slayer will be generously rewarded. Relevant taxes and levies have already been deducted and receive the gratitude of the terrorized people of Flotsam. Head at angle of forest reach, chin line with river reeds, Flotsam barber awaits. Full range. There is a barber? Full range of barber shop services on offer, including beard shearing, close shaves, bloodletting, popping and draining of boils and haircuts, all at affordable prices. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Come see him in my bookshop, pursued old times while you wait. New quest, Troll Trouble. The Necker contract and the Endrega contract. Okay, these two are hanged already. Go to Littledo's residence in the evening now. These two quests are still left. Returning Memories and the Assassin of Kings. Okay, we have done this much. the assassin of kings, troll trouble. Now, in the next episode, I'm not ending the episode, mind you. In the next episode, guys, we are going to do these contracts and troll trouble. I want to do as much game. I want to enjoy this game. In The Witcher 1, guys, I did the contracts off camera, but now I realize that I should have done that on camera because they were actually pretty fun. And guys, you might remember old Vizima, that was the final place. There is a notice board over there as well, and we missed that. Imagine we might have missed 4 or 5 missions, contracts. We missed it. So now we are going to explore everything, and we are going to, learn, and we are going to enjoy. Inner Gersel. In addition to being a well-informed bookseller, Inner Gersel was also an accomplished barber. I want to see this barber. In discovering this, Geralt learned of the only person in Flotsam who would be able to do anything about his hair. Dandelion. It is always awkward to... Oh, okay, this is written. Dandelion also looks a bit different, but he looks similar even after, the game graphics changes. A little bit similar. Zoltan Shivi looks completely different. Discretion, a virtue I have always professed, obliges me to remain silent about the circumstances in which, through the person of Vernon Roche, I began working with the Temerian Intelligence Service. Suffice it to say that there comes a moment in everyone's life when facing great events they cannot remain indifferent, and so I could not stand aside as history took shape before my very eyes. My dedication to the cause brought me to Flotsam at the time. There, through an unfortunate incident involving twins of the local brothel, a town guard, a dog, a cat, and an oil lamp, I would up on the scaffold in the town square from which I barely escaped with my life. Look! He's so different. The dwarf Zoltan Shive is a close friend of Geralt's and mine while we were sneaking through the forest and wilderness of Bruges and Sodden. When war raged all around and the hooves of Nilfgaardian cavalry thundered on the high roads. Like many of his kin, he later fought at Brenna in the Mahakam Volunteer Detachment, a unit that contributed greatly to the victory, although this fact is sadly ignored by most chronicles. After the war, he wanted to start a business and even thought about taking a wife. Yet fate had things arranged a bit differently. Zoltan had proved his friendships to the Witcher many times, eagerly standing at his side in any moment of need, disproving those who claim that each and every dwarf is a spiteful, aggressive son of that they do not care for human plight and that coexistence is impossible. I know many non-humans, and if anything stands in the way of coexistence, it is human ignorance. That's true. Spite and ungratefulness. They say a dwarf would get himself hanged for a friend, but Zoltan was in my company or the scaffold for another reason. The local authorities has accused him of colluding with the Square Child. Bro, that is a really big crime. And that is usually enough to earn one in the main role in entertainment like a morning execution. Bernard Loredo. At the time of this story, Bernard Loredo was the commandant of the town, watch of the river board and trading post of Flotsam. He was well suited to the position, amply demonstrating this through his brutal and heavy-handed approach to enforcing the law and meting out justice to the town. This boorish veteran of the Temerian army was perfectly happy with his posting to this backwoods, as it had turned the borderland settlement into a private fiefdom, which he ruled through fear and might passing and executing judgment at whim. I was exceptionally lucky to escape the news back then, despite my deepest desire to the contrary. It would not be the last time we saw Bernard Loredo. In spite of maintaining a spokesman of law and order in Flotsam, Loredo was benevolent to non-humans as Emperor Emhyr was to proponents of democracy. Given the slightest excuse, Bernard would have gladly rid the trading post and its environs of all who were not human using any means possible. Alright, let's meet Zoltan and all the other people in the tavern. Okay, everyone is sitting. Where is Triss?
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect.
Geralt is jealous.
The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, the young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it. I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Okay.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Why?
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima.
Oh, okay.
Papa Law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup.
Oh,
it was as black as
freaking hell.
tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
Eat, Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Happy to hear.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
That's true.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
Kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Yeah, that's
No
true.
way. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You
Really?
used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria.
Oh.
Some might call you a traitor.
He was already a
Ever tried to
spy.
live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how.
True. Okay.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the La Valettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near La Valette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only
John Natalis.
The victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
Field commander.
And during the deliberations, he was several days' march from La Valette lands. with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
John Natalis journal entry.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
Yeah.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorv with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Oh, what?
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
The
We better
beast?
get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Oh, this is like outskirts of Vizima in the Witcher one where Hellhound. Whoa! Okay, this is nothing like Hellhound. What kind of monster is that? Zeugl? Oh, who are you? That might be a Zeugl.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
She did.
Alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Whoa.
I guess we knew each other.
Yeah.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Tell me about the monster.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kayran.
Kayran?
Kayran?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
I don't think so. You need to get Sozek. Get out of my face.
And which of you is ready to help the sorceress fight the beast?
Why, us? Huge it is. Big as a mountain.
Then why get angry at someone who's willing?
Well, 'cause...
We'll tend to the Kayran, the sorceress or I. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll draw it away from the port beforehand so as not to endanger the likes of you.
Well, I hope you succeed. I've no preference for who does it, witch or witcher. Just kill the whoreson and the whole town will be grateful.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce.
Oh,
and I am chief
you're the
person in
Chancellor.
charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kayran, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Oh.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Marigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael.
Former
Strange
Scoia'tael.
bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay.
I always said, go ask the mason to take you as his apprentice.
The Kayran, talk to Cedric. More and more quest, guys. I'm going to end the episode over here, and in the next episode we are going to see what is it. So okay guys, in the next episode we are going to explore this place a bit, and we are also going to check out these 3 quests, the contracts as well, you can say. Okay guys, that will be it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to like it, share it with friends, relatives, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching guys. Take care everyone, and bye bye.